Well, where can I go to talk about his colleague that hospitalized me 5 times for violence and suicide, but not one thing of violence, on contrary to what you guys...
What's going on in your life, that's fine if you want to talk about it. That's life. I don't talk about a lot of things that go on in my life because I don't think it's any of your fucking anybody's business. But if you want to, that's fine. But change the title to I'm going to talk about the shit going on in my life. This title says Checkmates coming, little me, so get off the checkerboard. Checkmate for what? You telling us about your life?
think. I've never been violent.
Yeah, I don't believe that for a minute. You seem to be the kind of person that if you get mad enough, you will fucking end up being violent. You seem like that kind of person.
I've been a victim of domestic violence, but I ain't ever been violent, and I didn't ever say I wanted to kill myself. So how can you lock someone up 5 times for that, and then try and take their ability to live and keep you locked up? Or you can just take this shot and we'll let you go home and we'll avoid the whole trial and stuff. Sound right? Sound good, guys? Huh? Let me know in the comment section. I know, I'm getting cupcakes. You don't think if a smart individual like Jordan Peterson would listen to what I said and the recordings that I have from my doctor? That's kind of brainwashing. Hey, you're not allowed to have your opinion. You're not allowed to think that maybe possibly your government's not doing the right things, and you're telling them what things you think that...
Some of the things this guy says make sense to a small point, and then he goes to where you're like, oh my god, he's gonna say something that makes sense, and just goes right off the fucking radar and takes it into the left fucking field and never turns around and comes back to where he almost made sense on something. Like he did here. Like, he almost made sense, and now he's going to throw it to the left. Watch. And I haven't ever even watched this video. I've watched enough of his videos now to know that that's the fucking shit he does. So this made a little sense. And now he's going to throw it so fucking far off the fucking left, or he's just going to change the subject completely and go into something else.
They're doing that aren't right, so research it before you try and take my opinion away from me. But they don't. They want you medicated.
Right out of left field.
They want you medicated. And they strip you of your human rights and humiliate you the whole time. And they let a victim of domestic violence have someone who committed that violence control of their mental health. And
where the fuck, how did we even get to this? Like I don't know how we're fucking getting to, how did we get here?
Whether or not they go in the hospital. Sounds fair, doesn't it? Not fair to me. I don't think so. But what can I do? Where can I go? Where can I leave right now? I can't. Did you hear the recordings? If I leave the house, my insurance company is going to be called, therefore I have no money. And She's going to call the hospital again to get me locked up.
You're in the woods. Are you at your house?
So what do I do? Who do I go to? I don't know. But like I said, can I prove that all this stuff happened? From the workplace to the Ministry of Labor to the banks to the mortgage, taking notes, seeing what I see is wrong with things. See, I know things are wrong because I got fucked on all of them. They aren't even playing by their own rules. That's pretty terrible. Anyways, I am scared. I am scared for you people to find out that there are people here to help you. Like, how could...
Even if there are people here to help me, I sure wouldn't want it to be you. Yes, everybody needs help at times in life. Yes, everybody needs somebody that they can turn to and talk to at a time. Everybody needs that. But there's some people you should never trust, and this guy is for sure one of those people.
You bash us for wanting to help you? Are you that simple? Like, I don't get it. And I'm the dickhead, and I'm the loser for trying to tell you that...
I never called you a dickhead, but you do seem like a loser sometimes. I'll give you that. But you just need to... If you're going to preach God, preach that and stop talking to any of these... Don't talk to any of these people. If you don't talk to me or anybody that you don't want to deal with this shit, and you start talking about totally different shit, these people will eventually get tired of you and move on to somebody else. I'll get tired of you and move on to somebody else. But no, people like you and Johnny and Square and Tommy enjoy this shit. So you're gonna keep running your pie holes over and over and over because that's what you want. You want people to talk about you. And you don't care if it's good or bad, you just want them to talk about you.
You don't think right. But you won't tell me where I think wrong. But I just do. And go take my meds. You know, it's sickening. I watched Johnny Dagburn. He actually let me in the comments. I couldn't believe it. When I typed in, I was like, holy smokes. Like, just in that little bit. I didn't watch a lot of it. But just in that little bit, he says, I'm not going to talk about Ryan. I'm going to tell you guys blah, blah, blah. Then he's talking about, was it Ryan? Right? Like,
now this guy's talking about another guy that's just as crazy as this guy. Oh, shit.